any advice on going into high school, how to deal with toxic friends. I have had my fair share of toxic friends. How to maintain a good grade, rate the years of school from best to worst. What is one thing that you have learned across school years? Guys, I'm only gonna forget my coffee. We have secured the goods. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, besties, you join me in my little iconic filming area. Honestly feel like I have not filmed here in an absolute hot minute. I feel like my last few videos have been so like vlog style, or actually my last Q&A I filmed in the car, which was actually the idea for this one, but my mum went out and I can't use the car. So here we are back in this little area, and I'm super excited for today's video because it is the start of my back to school content, which I literally cannot even express my excitement for this year. I have so many back to school videos, it's actually a bit of a joke. Like, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to upload them all, but you're gonna be getting back to school content way into September, because I have got so many planned. I'm literally so excited, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy them. But today's video is actually going to be a high school slash secondary school Q&A slash advice video. I actually did one of these last year, and I basically just gave advice on obviously like from year 10 and downwards. If you're from America, I'll put like the conversions conversions, like I'm talking about money, conversions of the classes and like the years and all that. I find it really confusing, so I'm obviously going to stick to the UK one because I'm from the UK. But yeah, I basically just finished school. I just left year 11, and I am actually going to be going on to doing sixth form. However, I haven't started that yet, so all I have right now is the fact that I have finished school, and I just thought it fun to kind of give you guys a little bit of advice, answer some of your questions on like my personal experience with school, basically just answer questions on every single year group from year 7 upwards, give some advice if you're going into year 7, some advice if you're going into year 11, just overall secondary school Q&A. I thought it'd be super fun, so I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, and definitely go hit the subscribe button. I literally cannot believe I'm about to say this because I feel like it's always felt so far away, but we are currently about 88 or like 89, something like that when I last checked, away from 10,000 subscribers. That is an absolute joke. I cannot believe that we are getting so close to 10k. Like, we're literally on the last little bit until we hit 10k, and I generally could not feel any more blessed. I love you all absolute millions, so make sure to go and subscribe right down below. And if you do not want to miss any of the back to school content, make sure to go and turn on the notification bell as well. And overall, I really hope you guys enjoy. And without further ado, we're going to get straight on to the secondary school advice slash Q&A. Okay guys, we are getting straight into it, and I'm going to try not to ramble on. However, we know that it is me kind of filming this video, and I'm not very good at that. I literally feel like I always ramble on, so I will try and stay straight to the point and answer as many as I can. I asked you guys on YouTube and Instagram for some questions, and I'm just literally going to answer the most random bunch, from things to about year 7, about year 11, about school in general, literally just anything. So we're going to get straight onto it. First question is how to deal with toxic friends, and do you know what? I'm probably not the best person to ask because I have had my fair share of toxic friends, and I feel like it's obviously a very sticky situation. I feel like toxic people, especially like toxic friends, can be one of two ways, which is either they're very argumentative and want to start like biggest arguments in the world, or they're just like, they just do things that are a bit like mean. I don't know, I really have no clue I'm supposed to explain it. I feel like if you have a friend that's very argumentative and likes to start a lot of drama and tries to turn people on you, I definitely say just distance yourself. Like, they're just not good people to be around, you know. You want to surround yourself with people that bring you happiness and positivity. But yeah, I just say distance yourself from the drama as the first thing. If you have a friend that's just kind of like upsetting you a bit and maybe is a little bit toxic, I'd say just talk to them. That's definitely the best thing to do. Like, communication is key. And yeah, just distance yourself, I guess. That's really kind of my advice. I don't actually know if I took my own advice, but I think I did. I hope I did. The next question is how to maintain a good grade. I'd probably say just revision, you know, recapping like subjects. For example, if you do like a lesson, maybe you're stuck on something, like going back home and like I'd say just recapping content basically. So if you're like in lesson and you don't understand something, maybe going home and like doing extra revision on it, or if you don't understand something, speaking to a teacher, that's definitely key as well. And just, you know, maintaining a good revision, kind of like revision and like life balance, you know, balancing obviously like seeing friends and socializing, having like a social life, and also doing some revisions. Just doing like little bits along the way definitely helped me like maintain my grades, and also obviously revising before exams, and that is key as well. So yeah, the next question is, what was my favourite subject? I'd definitely say, I'd probably say like it kind of varies. I enjoyed the content of biology. I really enjoyed like the actual like content, the things we were learning about, I was very interested in. However, I really enjoyed the PE lessons because it was funny. Content wise, I liked a bit of biology, I liked a bit of media. However, lesson wise, I actually really enjoyed like English, PE for social aspects. The next question is, what is one thing that you have learned across school years? This is a good one. I feel like that's quite a tricky question to answer though, because I've obviously learned firstly 8 subjects, or is it 9? See, I can't even count. Obviously I've learned a lot like academic wise, but I'd say like personally I've really learned to not stress over the little things. There are so many things in school which I absolutely stress myself out over and literally had sleepless nights about. For example, presenting my work in front of the class, I used to actually have sleepless nights about that. So yeah, not like worried about little things, because right now they do not matter, and they did not matter then either. Stressing myself out about like drama, if there was ever like arguments and that, like at the end of the day whatever happens, and like it was never a big deal. And yeah, I just feel like I've learned to kind of like not stress out about things and overthink things. That's definitely something. There's probably so much more, but genuinely I feel like it's quite hard to think about actual things. The next question is, any advice on going into high school? This is a good one. I feel like firstly, don't stress out too much. Leading on from the last one, literally there are so many things which you think are going to absolutely matter the whole entire world, and they generally don't. Like, they're literally the most minor things. So try not to stress yourself out too much. Definitely try and make as many friends as possible. Just get to know everyone and make as many friends as you can. Speak to new people, and firstly just enjoy your years. I feel like year 7, 8 and 9 are literally the most fun years. If you ask me like in year 9 if I wanted to leave school right there and then, I'd most likely say yes. However, now I'm looking back at it from someone that's left school, I generally would do anything to go back, because they are the funnest years. You will literally have so much fun, especially like I feel like year 9 is always the funnest years. But yeah, just treasure your years because they are really fun. We then have how to boost your maths GCSE grade. I am not the best person to ask, because I don't know if you guys know, if you watch my reacting, I don't know what site it's gonna be on, I'll put a little iCard on, you know, feeling saucy. It literally just sounded like I rapped that. I basically just said I'll put an iCard on the screen. If you watch my GCSE results video where I reacted to my GCSE results, you will know that I passed maths, which I was very happy about. I am not going to sit here and lie, and I'm not ashamed. I did get 3s all throughout year 11. Genuinely, in like before year 11, I feel like before the pandemic, because obviously that has a big factor on like my grade. Before the pandemic, I definitely was getting better grades in maths. Like, I wasn't doing too bad, and then the pandemic hit and I didn't really do that many like that much maths revision, and then my grade went down quite a bit, and I just got really like confused and in a bit of like a situation where I just got so stressed out about literally any maths problem ever. If someone ever speaks to me again about linear equations, algebra, I was actually quite good at algebra, simultaneous equations, linear graphs, all of that kind of stuff, I'm absolutely never doing this again. Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like I absolutely hated maths. Basically after the pandemic, I kind of came to terms that like I need to pass maths so I don't have to resit it. That was basically my goal. I literally just need to pass because I did not want to be doing any maths after year 11. I did end up passing, and I feel like how I did that was, firstly, I was very lucky to have like a bit of a maths tutor for like a couple of sessions, which helped me on some like major topics. But obviously you could literally just ask your teacher, to be quite honest with you, or do some like googling, and practice maths questions probably work exactly the same. But also just revision, I definitely, like, a revision definitely impacted my grade 100%. Before the exam I put in so much work with maths and revision. I also did a little checklist as well. If you struggle with maths like me, or just in general to revise, I basically had a checklist of all the subjects that I needed to know for GCSE, and I basically ticked them off when I was happy with them and highlighted them when I wasn't, and I basically worked my way through the highlighted ones until I was happy with most of the subjects. That definitely helps, just conquering the ones that you're really like struggling with, talking to your teacher, and also doing practice questions. I feel like maths is one of those subjects where you can know the formula and you can know how to do it, but then you have to like actually put it into like work and actually start practicing. So yeah, that's definitely how I boosted my maths grade. The next one is going to be, do you encourage revising? This is quite a good question. Definitely. I feel like revision is key to boosting your grade and like improving. That kind of goes off the last one. I definitely say like a tip for revision would be to do like practice papers. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm quite sad that I only discovered doing practice papers quite last minute compared to some people. I know some people doing them in like in year 10. I definitely say the sooner you can do practice papers, the better. It literally prepares you so much. I cannot even start. I did some practice questions that were actually in my papers, which was just obviously very helpful. Honestly, I just feel like it really helps. There's like one thing, learning the content and learning how to do something and learning like, I don't know, biology for example. At least for my coffee. For biology, this is my example. You can learn about cells and the structure of a cell and all of this stuff about a cell, and then you can get asked a question that will literally throw you off and you will not know anything because the way that the exam board like do the questions, it's so difficult. So yeah, doing practice questions that help you so much and help you understand how your papers are actually going to be, so definitely recommend that. And yeah, obviously revising is definitely key to actually like improving your grade. The next one is about year 9, and it is, I'm struggling for what to pick for my GCSEs, any help that might be useful. Now I feel like I actually find this quite easy. I feel like a lot of people actually really struggle to pick what they're doing for their GCSEs, mainly because it does seem like a bit of a big deal when you're like choosing what you're gonna be doing and that's what you're gonna get a grade in. So this is how I chose mine. Firstly I chose media, triple science and geography. They were my 3 subjects, and my thought process behind choosing them was I chose triple science because I thought I wanted to be a vet. I don't actually know about that anymore, but I thought I wanted to be a vet, so I went for biology to like get a biology a separate grade and just do extra science. So I firstly say choose something that maybe you're like interested in like career wise, so you have something that like maybe you could follow into career. I then chose the other 2 was things that I enjoyed, so I chose media, which I enjoyed but also maybe wanted to go into a career, like into a career with, I guess, or into a career. But yeah, just anything that I thought maybe is like a job opportunity in the future. And I just chose geography because I thought it was fun. So yeah, I definitely say choose stuff you enjoy. That is key because you are going to be doing this for the next 2 years. 3 years actually. But yeah, choose stuff you enjoy. That's definitely my advice. The next question is, what gave you the motivation to not give up? I'd probably say just the fact that I wanted to do well. I feel like what was in the back of my mind during year 11, like when I was revising my GCSEs, was definitely the fact that I would be opening my results to everyone and everyone would be asking me what I got, and I didn't want to say like a grade that I was disappointed with. And overall just wanted to obviously get into my 6th form. That was my motivation as well. Just think of your end result, you know, like you need certain grades to go to certain places and do certain things, so that could be your motivation, or just the fact that you don't want to open your grades and be disappointed with them, you know. The next one someone asked was, how fun was school? Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky answer. I actually really enjoyed school. I definitely say I really enjoyed year 7 to year 9. I thought that was really fun. They were always the funnest years, I think I already said. However, I feel like the fun kind of fades out a little bit, like when you get from like year 10 to year 11, and purely because it's a bit more stressful, you know, you've got to really like revise and like put your head down and actually like start getting like ready for GCSEs. If you asked me in those fun years if I wanted to leave right there and then, I would have said yes. So it's a bit of a tricky situation, but yeah, looking back, I think it was pretty fun. The next question, and this is actually going to be the very last question that I do in today's video because I feel like it's getting a bit long. I'm seeing this number up here on my camera screen, it's like shouting at me. The very last one is, rate the years of school from best to worst. Top of my rating is going to be year 9. Year 9 was so fun. It was very fun. I feel like year 9, like in the moment, obviously like not from me looking down now, because like there was some things that happened in year 9 with certain people that wasn't a vibe, but like in year 9, like in the moment, it was actually really fun. Like I had so much fun with my friends. It was literally, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life. Like it was the science lessons, I'm not gonna lie, it was the science lessons. The science lessons were like the funniest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like they're always so funny. So I'd rate that at the top, and then coming in second, I'd probably go for a cheeky bit of year 11 because I met friends that like are really good friends and we always had such a laugh. So yeah, year 11. I'd then say year 10. Actually no, I wouldn't. I'd say year 8 next, because actually no, I'd say year 7 next. Year 7 was like really chilled out, you know, you go in there like it wasn't too hard, you make friends, it was like fun for all the new beginnings and all that. So year 7. Year 8 next. I actually genuinely do not know like what happened in year 8, but I can't remember it. Like I just can't remember year 8. I feel like it's a bit of a blur, so we'll put year 8 there. Year 10 I am gonna put at the bottom purely because there was a lot of drama in year 10. It wasn't the vibe. So yeah, year 10 at the bottom. But that's just my personal experience. That's not actually based on the subjects. That's just my like subject rating. That right there is the end of today's video, and I do feel like I didn't answer that many good questions. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm second guessing myself now. But yeah, that is my little Q&A. They're the questions that you guys wanted to know. There were quite a few other ones, but I just feel like I chose the most random questions ever. I just picked them out randomly. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to go and subscribe right down below, because honestly, we are, should we check how many away we are? We are 87 away from 10,000. That is literally so insane. I love you all so much. Make sure to go and subscribe right down below, and also turn on my notifications so you don't miss my back to school content. I literally have so much coming. It's actually a little bit unreal. I have so many videos coming, so make sure to go and subscribe. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and yeah, I love you all very, very much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.